96.6 Frome FM. You're with Ant and Joe on the Festival Breakfast Show, Saturday the 5th of July. And we've got our first guest already here in the studio with us, and his name is Ryan Deakin. Hello, Ryan.
Hello.
How you doing? All right?
To be here.
Great. So we're just having a chat with Ryan because Ryan is supporting Ryan is supporting Chris Brain tonight.
That's
at
right.
the Rook Lane Chapel.
That's right. 7 p.m. is when the doors open.
Brilliant. And how long have you been playing your instrument and singing, songwriting, and all that kind of thing?
Okay. Well, I started playing guitar when I was about 9 years old. I became really obsessed with the Beatles, and as time went on, I got more into folk music at that young age. Old blues guitarists like Robert Johnson, and I started performing when I was about 12 years old at local pubs, folk clubs in Cheshire where I live, just little places. And
how was that? Was that a bit nerve-wracking when you're first starting out?
Yes it was. I felt like I didn't belong. I was very young and it was all old people. And
It's probably talking about us, Joe.
Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely there.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty confident now as a performer, really. There's still some sort of apprehension before a performance, in the same way that there might be when
I think that's absolutely natural.
Yeah, it's like when you have to make a phone call or something, just that apprehension.
It's sometimes, as I find, a bit of anxiety is what drives you and keeps you focused.
Yes, I've definitely thought about that. Sometimes you can harness that energy of anxiety and it bursts out into something on stage,
Good for you. And then in terms of getting tonight's gig, because I see it's they talk about the Bert Jansch Foundation.
That's right.
What can you tell us anything about that? Is there anything you're involved with?
Yes. So I think the Bert Jansch Foundation, they set up guitar workshops, and when I was about 13 or 14, I went to one to learn guitar, and that's how they got to know of me. And I feel very lucky. They got me this gig with Chris Brain, who I was quite a fan of. I am quite a fan of. I knew of him online, and I'm very grateful for this and to have the gig.
Good experience, and that's what it is about. And at this stage in all our careers, I think the motto is confidence building.
Yeah,
yes.
Even at my tender young age.
Absolutely, yes, a slip of a girl.
No.
You've brought your guitar in,
that's right.
And that's wonderful. We always encourage musicians coming in to bring their instrument and to just give us a tune or whatever.
Okay.
Are you okay to do that?
I'll definitely do that, yeah.
Have a go, see how you get on,
thank
and
you.
we're all ears.
Sure thing.
While he tunes up, I'll just remind you, you're listening to Ant and Joe on the Frome Festival Breakfast Show. We are in the company of Ryan Deakin, who is supporting Chris Brain tonight at Rook Lane Chapel. Tickets are £15 and the whole thing kicks off at 7 p.m. Item 519 in your brochure on page 10. And we're also expecting Martin Bax to come in at some point.
Yes, he's waiting.
Oh, he's here as well.
Yeah.
Blimey,
But
we're
he's
doing
got
well.
plenty of time.
Has he? Oh,
Yes.
That's wonderful. He's a true gent by the looks of things.
Yes, no, brilliant.
And that is the founder of the Frome Festival.
Frome Festival.
So that's going to be some conversation.
Yes, and he never met Noel Coward. He's been in many of his plays.
Ah.
So that was my
But I'm
mix
still
up.
going to play Mad Dogs and Englishmen.
Yes.
No one is
brilliant.
going to stop me.
Don't stop
Okay.
me now.
Does this sound in tune to you?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds
Okay.
right to me.
Yeah, far away then. Let's have a listen.
Okay, this tune's called Spinning Top. I wrote this fairly recently and just felt like something I wanted to perform. Hear the wren trying to trill, dancing on the windowsill. A broken heart has nothing to say in the cradle of decay. Do you hear me now? Do you see me dashing through the crowd? Can you make it through so sweet, make every fragment feel complete, evaporate in every fear, but it will fall on deaf ears. Do you hear me now? Do you see me dashing through the crowd? Can you make it through? Just look on the ground, see my spinning top turn round before it falls down. People say there'll come a day, and the cosmos has a secret way, like a creature underneath the sea, a butterfly who's almost free. The fairy tale is wrung dry. I've searched for faces in the sky. I'm holding out for you and me, holding for eternity. Do you hear me now? Do you see me dashing through the crowd? Can you make it through? Just look on the ground, see my spinning top turn round before it falls down. Just look on the ground, I'm a spinning top and I'm turning round and I'm nearly falling down.
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you for playing live.
Wow, that was absolutely amazing. We're impressed, aren't we, Joe?
Very good. You're brilliant.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, really
I'm glad
good.
you liked it.
Real natural. How did you feel coming into the studio today? Were the nerves just buzzing there a little bit in the stomach?
Yes, yes, but I've come to accept my fear a bit more as of recently.
Yeah.
But do you think that, because what I use my nervousness to my advantage, because it makes me more alert, and I sort of, because what you're doing basically is you're looking out for danger. So if you go back to our primordial state, when you're nervous, it's like, is there a saber-toothed tiger creeping up behind me? And it's getting the right amount of nerves to get your best performance out, isn't it?
Yes.
As opposed to letting it overcome you.
Yeah,
and
you
therefore
don't want
shutting you down.
constant nerves
No,
and
because it can
stress,
shut
but
you
yeah.
down if it's too
Yeah.
much, doesn't it?
I think that the good thing about being a musician is that you can go towards emotions that might be uncomfortable, such as nervousness, and I think that it never really works if one tries to get rid of their fears. They should instead embrace it and walk towards it, and music is good for that. So that's one of the good things about music is I'll hear a sad song or something, and it'll make me smile actually.
Yeah. It's therapeutic.
Well said.
Yes, that's it.
Therapeutic. When you're writing, do you sort of think about anything in particular as a sort of an inspiration that comes to you?
Sometimes if I'm really in kind of a helpless state, it will just come screaming out of me. But I think a lot of the time it's just an intuitive thing. It's like I always think of how like a chef is tasting a meal he's making. He's tasting it as he's going, and it's just like that. It needs a bit more of this, needs a bit more of that. Being an artist is an intuitive thing of feeling your way in the dark, and so words, poetry is really like that. If something just sounds right, then it'll feel right, and then you just write it down. Even if it doesn't make logical sense, it'll make sense somewhere within here.
There's
That's well said. Very
a
well
wise
said.
old head on those young shoulders.
Yeah.
I predict great things for you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah. What's next for you? Are you touring in the summer? Got lots of gigs coming up.
I'm trying to get some. I'm working at the Bert Jansch studio here in Frome, and I'll be producing my first studio album.
Oh, great.
I have many home recorded albums, but this will be my first studio album. It'll be called Best Songs Volume 1. It'll be a collection of what I considered would be my best songs, and it'll be a good place for people to start with because I got a lot of stuff out there on the internet.
Well, do let us know because
Yeah,
we'd love to
please
feature
do.
that album
Okay,
on the
okay.
show on Frome FM.
Okay, well that sounds good. Yeah, I'll try and get in contact then.
That's
Yeah,
wonderful.
yeah, keep
Thank
in
you so
touch.
much, Ryan Deakin. Thank you for coming
Thank
into
you
Frome
so
FM this
much.
morning.
I really appreciate you guys.
I loved your tune
Oh, yeah,
as well.
yeah, yeah.
No, great things ahead for you,
Okay, cool.
Ryan. All the best.
Cool.
96.6 Frome FM. We have a wonderful guest coming up next in the form of Martin Bax, the founder of the Frome Festival.